Good morning, YouTube. How you doing? It is Sunday morning and it's looking nice outside. But I just wanted to take time and to post this video. Um, I actually posted it last week. I think it was last Thursday, but it was some difficulty with it. I want to talk about a video that I saw on YouTube. It's entitled "Let's Look at the Signs." Poison in America's drinking water. Moms need to know. Okay, and um, it's it's put up by the channel is called Mom. I'm sorry, A Future of Our Choosing. Okay, it was an excellent movie. It's about an hour long, and I'm sure most of us have heard about the dangers of fluoride in our toothpaste and in our water. What got me really interested in this video and to even want me to uh, post a video on this was because of the racial component to who's being affected the most of taking fluoride. And it's staggeringly African Americans, and then the next group is Hispanic Mexicans. Um, they said that the high incidence of blacks getting um, toxic levels of fluoride, that African Americans have, if I understood right, that like we have like twice the number of these receptors. They said like we have two, and then Mexicans have one, and then they said whites have none of this receptor or something that enables. Now, when they said that, I'm not 100% sure whether they were using an analogy to that that whatever what is bringing it into our system at a greater level, or it might be in comparison to like receptors, something that is taking it in. But either way, for the levels to be as high as it is, again, if I didn't say, they said like blacks have like 800, level of 800, Mexicans have 400, and then whites don't, uh, none, if any. So it's like, why these disparities? So it's very concerning how we didn't create um, fluoride and we didn't put it in our water, but yet we have the highest levels, and we also have the highest levels of what do you call it? I think that's in paint, lead. I think there's some component with lead as well with the fluoride. So I'm very concerned about this, and I share this information so that mothers that are out there who have children, um, other loved ones, relatives, to be concerned about what you drink. They also mention in this video that you have that it's not only in our toothpaste and in tap water, but it's also in bottled water. I had no idea. I thought bottled water was safe, and so this is really concerning. Um, Also, the products that have water in it. For example, um, orange juice they mentioned, soda, because they add water to these products, and it's regular probably tap water that they put in this whatever, and so we're surrounded by this. So even though we may not use toothpaste, maybe use baking soda instead. But our drinking water, the beverages that we drink has the fluoride in it, and they may not even tell you that it's in the water. In this documentary, they had this fellow who he bought all this different brands of bottled water, and he had his own little meter that could read how much um, how much of the fluoride is in the water, and some of these levels was higher than recommended. So the general population doesn't know this. So you moms out there, or you conscientious fathers out there, you know, be aware about the products that you get. Even the little fruit juices for the children. What was even more shocking, they showed that even in baby water, in little waters for infants. It was in a cute little bottle and everything, and it has fluoride in it. And they're saying baby's first water, so they're initiating little infants into drinking this this water that's toxic for them. And you know what else? It's developing in this condition. Their teeth get these white spots, and these are the buildup of the fluoride. And also sometimes the color is brown, these brown spots on it, and it looks awful. They discussed this one parent who bought the infant water, and she thought she was being a conscientious mom and had, having her baby drink this water. And the child, when the child got older, developed all these spots on the teeth. The mom brought the kid to the dentist. The dentist said it's due to the fluoride, and that it'll cost $100,000 to treat. Mother doesn't have that kind of money, so she's suing the two companies that she bought the water from. You know, so I hope she wins it. So you just wonder why they're doing this to these babies. You know, I mean, I even heard that the fluoride um, program, as I call it, was initiated after World War II. You had these German scientists that came over to the Americas to avoid prosecution, and then the chemists, they knew about the chemicals. They have all this extra chemicals that they used after the war, and they want to do something with it. And so they introduced it into the American population. In Germany, the flora was used to dumb down the population. It at times has caused sterility, or make it difficult for you to conceive a child. And so, you know, maybe that's what's happening here in America, that they want to have population control and to dumb us down. Um, so this is very concerning. Also, you mentioned about the fluoride can cause violence. And so you ever wonder why in a lot of black communities there's so much violence, in these communities? And so if if what I mentioned earlier, if African Americans have higher toxic levels of this fluoride, so it may be contributing to the violence that's happening, and with all this violence, you know, greater incarceration. So maybe this is all by design to dumb down, to sterilize, to cause um, inner community conflict, and then incarceration. So this is very telling, and we have to take control of our lives. We have to take control within each of our own families. Parents, we have to be on top of it. We have to know what we're feeding our children, and try to, like, I have a filter system that I got. I forget the name, but it's like this ceramic um, cylinder, and it goes in this apparatus, and it's connected to the faucet, and It's great. The water tastes better, I think. So, save up your money and invest in a little system, a filter system, just to try to protect your family. Um, so again, this is an FYI for the YouTube community, especially as it pertains to Blacks, African American, and Hispanic community. So let me know what you think, and keep on keeping on. Take care, YouTube. Bye bye.